Hello everybody, I'd like to start the lesson. Learn 200 words starting with the letter A to Z. Lesson 5, letter A. We will be studying 20 words. Lesson overview. These lessons are meant for students planning to appear for the TOEFL, IELTS, SAT, GRE exams, or anyone who wishes to improve their English vocabulary in the next 3 months. The entire course will deal with words from the letter A to Z. Each lesson will cover 20 words from lesson 1 to 10 in the letter A. You will build 200 words to your vocabulary pyramid. By the time you reach the letter Z, you will be richer by 5,200 words. And that's not including the words that you already know. Isn't that awesome? About me, let's begin with me. My name is Salma and I have studied BS Communications from Bangalore University. I have taught spoken English and business communications for the last 2 decades. I love to travel, I love to read books, and I like to grow my own food. For your comments, suggestions, feedbacks, please feel free to write to me at the following link that is given below. Why is learning vocabulary important? In my view, without sufficient understanding of words, students cannot understand others or express their own ideas, whether it be in their classrooms or in their workspaces or even in exchange programs where you have to convey what your thoughts are and your impressions on a certain project or on a certain essay. How does this benefit you? The more vocabulary words you know, the better you are able to comprehend it. Comprehend means understanding it. You will be able to build your strength in recognizing and reading words. You may also recognize various weaknesses in pronunciation of the word or in its particular usage or expression. But before we get serious about learning words, let us enjoy a little bit of the entertaining side of the English language. So to make these lessons a little bit more exciting, I have added the mystery word challenge number 4. This has been taken from lesson 4. The clues were: I am a simple machine, I eject metal, I can be found in a stationery store, I am used to hold things together. What am I? Did you say you got the answer, stapler? Well done! Y'all are surely becoming an expert at solving these mystery word challenges. Now on to some serious stuff. Lesson 5, 20 words in 3 easy steps to learn it. First, we will read the word. Second, we will define the word. Third, we will use it in a sentence. The first one, assail, is a verb which means to attack. When we put it in a sentence, it will be: at dawn, the warplanes assailed the boats in the harbor. Next word, assiduous, is an adjective which is defined as a hard-working, diligent person. In a sentence, it will read: the construction workers erected the skyscraper assiduously. Assuage is a verb which means to ease, pacify. In a sentence, it will read: the mother held the baby to assuage its fears. Next one, atrophy, is a verb which means to wither away, decay. If the muscles do not receive enough blood, they will soon atrophy and die. The next word is audacious, which is an adjective, which means excessively bold. The sentence would read: the security guard was shocked by the fan's audacious attempt to offer him a bribe. Next word is augment, which is a verb, which is defined to add, to expand. In a sentence, it would read, the eager student seeks to augment his knowledge of French vocabulary by reading French literature. Austere is an adjective, the definition of which is very bare, bleak. In a sentence, it would read, the austere furniture inside the abandoned house made the place feel haunted. Next word is avarice, which is a noun, is defined as excessive greed. In a sentence, it would read, the banker's avarice led him to amass a tremendous personal fortune. Allay is a verb, which is defined as to diminish or put at rest fear, suspicion, or worry. In a sentence, it would read, the report attempted to educate the public and allay fears. The next word is antiquary, which is a noun. It is defined as one who collects and examines old things as coins, books, medals, weapons, etc. In a sentence, it would read, though Johnson was less of a literary antiquary than some of his contemporaries, he possessed through his work on the dictionary an unsurpassed knowledge of the language of Shakespeare and his contemporaries. Antistrophe, which is a noun. It is defined as the second section of an ancient Greek choral ode or a one division of it. In a sentence, it would read, Stesichorus completed the form of the choral ode by adding the epode to the strophe and antistrophe. Apiary is a noun, which means a place where bees are kept. In a sentence, it would read, my sister was put in charge of the apiary. Apogee, which is a noun, which means the climax. So in a sentence, it would read, the place in the moon's orbit where it stops traveling away from the earth and begins traveling towards the earth is an example of its apogee. Apostasy is a noun, which means a total departure from one's faith or religion. In a sentence, it will read, after Sue underwent her apostasy, she declared herself an atheist and never returned to church. Next word is apothecary, which is a noun, one who keeps drugs for sale and puts up prescriptions. So in a sentence, it would read, in England and Ireland, an apothecary is defined as a person who is entrusted to both prescribe medicine and sell it. The next word is apostate, which is an adjective, which means false. In a sentence, it would read, after Katie exposed the church's secrets, she was regarded as an apostate. Apparition is a noun, which means a ghost. In a sentence, it would read, the Flying Dutchman is an example of an apparition. Approbation is a noun, which means sanction. In a sentence, it would read, a murmur of approbation and satisfaction ran through the crowd. Armada is a noun, which means a fleet of war vessels. In a sentence, it would read, the defeat of the Armada was the beginning and not the end of the war, and there were moments between 1588 and 1603 when England was more seriously alarmed than in 1588. Archipelago is a noun, the definition of which is any large body of water studded with islands or the islands collectively themselves. In a sentence, it would read, instead, he discovered the archipelago of Svalbard, whose forts were teeming with whales and walrus. Thank you for watching this lesson. Lesson 6 will follow soon. If you have found this helpful, please rate, review, and share this with your friends. I leave you with the next puzzle, the mystery challenge, word number 5. The mystery word challenge number 5. Here are the clues. I am made of glass. 2. I am often found on a wall. 3. I am often found in cars. 4. I let you see yourself. What am I? I know all of you are smart enough. You would have this figured out by the time I come to lesson 6. But nevertheless, you will find the answer in the beginning of the next lesson, which is lesson number 6. So keep your comments and suggestions and feedback rolling in. Till then, bye for now. See you again in lesson 6.